Patrick, not that this is necessarily different from other games, but to me tonight it looked like your instinct was to score right away every time you touched the ball. Would you say that's accurate?
Yeah, if I maybe, yeah, that's kind of my mentality. If I see something, if I see some sort of advantage, if I have space to drive the ball or if I have space to shoot the ball, I'm really confident in the work I've put into my ability, to either drive it or shoot it or whatever I see in that certain situation. So I always try to be aggressive and kind of hunt shots. And tonight they went in and it was helpful.
You guys have had single-digit turnovers in the first two games. What's working right now that's cutting that number down?
I think if you even just kind of the way we play, my whole career here, and I think traditionally for our teams, we don't turn the ball over very much. That's something we pride ourselves on because you can't get a shot of it if you turn the ball over. We had 6 in the first half, which for us I think is too many. And then obviously we had 0 in the second half, which is a great stat. But I think it's something that we really stress throughout all of the preseason and the practice and all that. Guys, we don't turn the ball over. Obviously, that you're not gonna finish a game with 0 turnovers. That's not possible. But we always want to keep that number low and always get a shot up every time.
What has just stood out to you the first two games? Just where do you think you guys are at?
I think we're in a good spot. I like our team. We have a lot of weapons. We can go a lot of different ways. I think especially tonight, those guys were good, and I think we gotta be able to keep locking in on the defensive end. I think we've held them both under 70 or right around there, and I think that's a good number for us. And we got to keep it pushing and stay aggressive and be balanced and move and share the ball.
It was kind of tight there in the first half, and then Peyton had a little stretch. What do you think allowed you guys to kind of overcome that, I guess, kind of early adversity in the season?
Yeah, it's played a lot of close games. You just kind of got to keep playing. Just trust the way you play, trust your ability to get stops and run, and find Peyton when he's open. Make plays. I think that's just kind of stick with what you do. You always fall to the kind of level of your training, and we just kind of stick with where we are. I think that's something that we always pride ourselves on, and something that is good for us moving forward. Just no matter what the score is, just play the way we play.
Tuesday is a whole different deal. Atmosphere and opponent in Omaha. You've been through this many times. What do you tell younger players on your team?
Just play basketball. They've played at this point probably hundreds, maybe thousands of basketball games in their life. It's just another game. Obviously, it's probably, for our freshmen, it's probably the best team they've played against up to this point. But we respect everybody, but we fear no one. We're ready to kind of come in and really push the envelope, and it's a great opportunity to compete. They're a really good team. Coach McCaffery's obviously very successful, and they have really good players. So I think we just gotta go in with a confident mindset and play the game.
30 plus fouls, I think, for them tonight. Could you get a feel of that physicality early on, and do you think that's why the game was a little bit closer?
Yeah, that kind of happened in our exhibition game too. They just kept fouling, so you don't score a ton early because they keep fouling, but then eventually you get the bonus, and that's when it kind of separates itself because they continue to foul. They're a very aggressive defensive team. They shoot gaps. They go for steals. They're in the gaps. They're trying to swipe at the ball. So I think then just kind of the way they play, and it is what it is. We just have to adapt and adjust, and just make our free throws.
Is that what you've seen from Brock tonight? What you guys have been seeing?
Yeah, Brock's a very confident guy. That's what I love about Brock. Is just confidence, his moxie. I think that's what you need to play at this level, especially as a point guard, and especially a small guy like him. You need to be very confident in your ability, and he is. And that's why I love Brock so much. That's my guy. I've known Brock since he was even smaller than he is now. I've known him since he was 11, 12 years old. That's my guy. So I always just gotta be there for him. And I'm excited to go to war with him. When you go to war, you want guys like Brock Harding, and I'm excited for his future here.
All right, thanks.